Did you know the world's biggest freezer is so huge it can preserve life? Your household refrigerator might preserve living organisms such as bacteria or fungi, but this enormous freezer houses organisms that are way bigger. But before we get into that, let me tell you how cold this freezer is. Let's take Malaysia for example. Our country rarely gets cold. It's summer 24/7, where you can experience cold weather in highland areas like Genting or Cameron. As a matter of fact, the lowest recorded temperature in Malaysia was 7.4 degrees Celsius back in 1978 at Cameron Highlands. But we actually have a better example in Malaysia, where our courageous hiking friends have felt the cold temperature of below 0 degrees Celsius in Mount Kinabalu. It is so cold there that you can store your raw fish in ice cream Tupperwares for days without it being spoiled or rotten. We can technically call it a freezer, Malaysia's very own biggest freezer. But that's just Malaysia. What about the world? You see where I'm going with this one? Antarctica. Antarctica holds about 60% of the world's fresh water in the form of ice, which is approximately 26 million cubic kilometers of ice. With that amount, Kota Kinabalu is just child's play, because Antarctica can reach temperatures as low as negative 80 degrees Celsius. The Samsung freezer is just a heater at this point. And Antarctica consists of unique ecosystems, including penguins and aquatic life. But the most important thing to note, Antarctica acting as the world's natural freezer is so crucial that any changes in its ice sheets can significantly impact sea levels and weather patterns worldwide. If you take out the plug of your freezer at home for a day and all of the ice melt, you'll be left with a semi-flooded kitchen. But if all of the ice in Antarctica melt, it's not just your kitchen, the whole world will be flooded. And the truth is, the ice is already melting due to climate change. And 30 years from now, it is speculated that some parts of Malaysia will be submerged in water. So whether you like it or not, it's happening. So, what do we do? Well, you can't stop climate change per se, but you can prevent the chaos. Spread awareness about climate change, learn how to be sustainable, help preserve Antarctica in any way we can, so that we don't have to live our lives in Bikini Bottom. Not yet, at least. Because if you don't, you might just freeze up when it happens. Oh, talking about freezing,